level to the next. So normally if you play a little bit more conservative, you would get a lot more gold the next level, and that's what you use to upgrade and everything, but since I'm not playing that way, I am at a disadvantage.
This is the Hound Pit's pub, closed for business after district marked off.
And we have to ride the boat again because it doesn't let me just get out or speed through this part. It's probably the most obnoxious part of this game is riding in this boat. So you have to ride in it about 7 or 8 times.
The watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart.
So again, as I'm killing more and more people, you will notice that some of the main characters in this game, like Old Man Sam, will start being a little bit more rude to me as the game progresses, and eventually he'll just threaten to kill me. Oh, and that door's not open yet, so I can't go there.
So it's starting at last,
I'm gonna skip this, I don't care about that. Basically what they're saying is they're the ones that got me out of jail. And they are going to want me to do a bunch of errands for them to ensure that the bad guys get overthrown. Which he actually has 2 brothers that we'll run into a little bit later. Now I'm gonna skip this, because he's just giving us a helmet. There's a Portal reference right there. I've pointed that out before, but door to nowhere. On the other side you'll see the same portal. Nothing in there. Now, this stuff you actually have to be fairly safe with it. Oh, look at that perfect throw, landed in the box. You have to be safe with it because if you throw it or shoot it or anything like that, it will actually explode and kill somebody. So he actually just gave me a helmet. And I can buy all these upgrades, but we're gonna find a ton of this stuff, so I'm just gonna worry about the upgrades instead of the weapons. Sword crossing. I don't really care about that. I do kinda care about zooming in, but I'll probably be using the pistol a lot, so we'll do that. Eventually, when I level up my character, I'll be able to, can I stop talking to you, please? Eventually I'll be able to stop time and pull bullets out of the air, so that's going to be my primary weapon. Which, that's creepy. Leave me alone. Ah, I didn't know that's what it's going to do. So here we're going to see a different take called the Outsider, and the Outsider is basically the god of this game, because why not? Almost every game has some sort of god relationship. Strange gravity.
Hello, Corvo. Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the Outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world. Great forces that men call magic. And now, these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power. My gift to you. Come find me.
So basically what his deal is is he wants me to go ahead and just do whatever the heck I want. He doesn't care if I do good things or bad things, he just cares that I'm doing something, which he finds interesting. Because what else do you do when you're an existential being? You just hang out and watch people. Gonna wait for that to recharge a little bit. And we get to see these handsome devils. Look at that. Look at that. And look at this guy, he's even better looking! Then this guy is just angry, throwing his Stratego set all over the place. Oh, I thought I could have picked that out of the air. So these guys are actually a pain in the butt. We'll be fighting a lot of those later on.
That follow, your trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark.
So as I end up killing a lot of these people in the game, I'll actually start spawning more and more rats, which is basically the game saying the plague is extending further and further as it progresses.
The heart of a living thing, molded by my hand.
And that makes it more complicated for me, because the more people you kill, those rats are all over the place. And if you're even remotely close to them, they'll try to chase you down and start chomping into you. So this is actually a slightly disturbing thing that not a lot of people know about in this game. So this heart is actually the heart of the Empress, which is why it gives it a female voice. So not only did she die, but the outsider took her heart, gave it to you, so you can hear other things. And what makes it essentially a lot worse is the fact that the Empress was your wife, so you are carrying your heart, the heart of your wife around, which would then lead Emily to be your daughter, even though the game doesn't strictly come out and say that, which they are going to address in Dishonored 2. So yeah, there's some messed up things in this game. Later on, I'm sure we'll see some dismembered bodies. Well, we already saw one dismemberment from a head being chopped off, so... And there's nothing of value over here, so... But that ability I was using before, that I was able to fly around and drop down and do whatever I wanted, I'm just checking real quick for anything of value, is that I can actually lower the impact of my fall. So instead of pointing it across a chasm and flying, I can actually just skip across and drop down. So like that ability I can use to get across open areas, but I can point it at the ground if I'm a couple stories up, and it'll teleport me, but then I just fall with regular speed that extra 5 feet. And I guess that is a little romantic blue. It's kind of messed up. And so what I'm going to do here is I could upgrade... I can't upgrade my blink. I can't do that anytime soon. But what I'm going to want to do once I do get my abilities is upgrade my shadow kill, which essentially, if I stealthily kill somebody, they turn to ash, which means that they won't be able to find me, or they won't be able to see the dead bodies. So that'll come in handy a lot. I think it may only be for action kills, like if I sneak up and stab somebody. But we might see if I can shoot a bolt in someone's face if they turn into ash as well. I'm not completely sure. I've not really tried it. But that's actually probably going to be helping me out more than anything, because if they see a body, they immediately run to that area. So we're going to try to stay away from that. Oh, it wasn't a dream! Okay, so what's going on here is I start getting these bone charms, which they essentially build my ability for one set of points. So it may give me like a little health boost, a little magic boost, it just really depends. You always get them in the same order, so it doesn't really matter which ones I'm picking up here just yet, because they'll be the same as I got in any other game. So we're going to look and see what I have. So I have Quick Dodge, which I'm going to use that because they shoot a lot of arrows at you. Those giant robots that I pointed out earlier, they shoot explosive arrows, and if they can miss you, that's a big deal. Drop Assassination, since I'm going to be doing that a lot, I'll gain health back. Swim speed is faster, breath is better, breaking glass sound is reduced, which is important because if I accidentally break something, they won't come running at me. Peeping magnification. Explosions reduced, again going back to those robots because they kill you so easily. Consume for mana. I might have to use that. Powers improved, I do like that. And that could be good too. But I think I'm gonna go with Fencer, because if someone runs at me, that'll help. Actually, I don't need blast resistant just yet. I will later on, but we will just skip that for now. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. There is one rune down there, but I'll get that here in a little bit.
Should I clear space for Samuel then?
If you like, but he won't use it.
Why?
He can't sleep in regular beds anymore, or that's what he says. Says he was in the Navy too long. Can you believe it?
Can you get out of my way? I want to steal your stuff.
Are you a nobleman,
It's a
Corvo?
hovel he built
Hey.
from an
No
old
one seems
rowboat.
to know much about
Where
you.
does Admiral Havelock
By
find
your
these
bearing,
things?
I'd say.
Hey, get out of the way. I want your purse.
Own chambermaid to wife. On second thought, the story doesn't bear it.
And I'm taking your tartlet.
Finest blood can go
I
bad.
don't even know what that means. So I didn't actually get to run around, so I'm just double checking to see if there's anything of value here. Gross.
Attention, citizens of Dunwall. The old port district has been added to the evacuation list.
Don't think there's anything down here.
Has increased.
Nope.
The Lord Regent has agreed that plague ordinances will remain in effect.
Okay, so I'm gonna get that rune before I
Stay alert
forget.
and stay loyal.
I'll need my blink ability because there are hagfish in here which just chomp on your body nonstop, so that kind of sucks. And it's not the easiest thing to be able to see them. Okay, so now I just need one more for my stealth kills now. Which I'm gonna try to get back up here. I don't know that I've ever tried getting up on this thing. Okay, apparently that's... the game's not gonna let me, so... whatever. So a lot of the jumps you'll see me doing a lot will be basically a sprint, jump, blink, because some of the jumps you can make you can't get just by standing there. So I'm gonna have to get a little festive with my evasions. And see, I just took a bite. I had a bite. I can't even talk. I had a bite taken out of me, but I can't even see where the fish is. So you just kind of fall in and then start losing health, which is not the greatest situation. And later on, you'll have that happen a lot. So, especially with me trying to kill